What's up, guys? Got another video here in my entrepreneurial series, and the title of this video, or should I say, the subject of this video, is reinventing the wheel, and why you should not try to do this before you start your business. You should instead learn to use the wheel. A lot of people, they watch videos and they talk shit. They have no experience, and they offer their 2 cents, and they're gonna say, "Oh, I wish there was a way, that you didn't have to do all that work that you're doing. Like a fucking rocket pack or a super duper fucking bucket truck or a super crane or a super forklift." And it's like, okay, look, man. First of all, those things don't fucking exist. Second of all, like, I have no use for that stuff, okay? Like, it's just a fucking hindrance. Big, huge equipment, look, it exists, it fucking works. I have no use for that. Look, I need some gear right now. Mark puts it in a bag. He clips it to the rope. I pull it up the rope. That's it. Like, we could put a pulley so that Mark could pull it instead of me. But Mark is busy doing other things right now. So right now, this is a great system. So right now, like, I chose this footage to make this video because I'm about to use one of the most hated fucking tools in existence. Not by me, but by homeowners and arborists alike. That's the pole saw. I love the pole saw. I fucking love the pole saw. Because the pole saw permits you to get branches in areas which you cannot climb into, or that you don't feel like climbing into, but more importantly, places you can't go. And it extends to 16 feet. So if you're 6 feet tall and you can reach a good foot above your head, then you got a good 22 feet that you do not have to climb. Pretty smart, eh? And it weighs nothing. It weighs just a couple of pounds. The one that I have, it has a sheath on it. The old one I had no sheath, and I rested it in a tree one day, and I kicked it by accident, and it cut my fucking arm open. So this one has a sheath, and I put the sheath on it, and I fucking attach it to a little ring on my harness. And this job in particular, I was trimming these trees, so the customer wanted me to reduce the weight off the end of the limbs. And the tree, this hadn't been done like in a while, so it was a big distance, between crotches. So there was nowhere for me to go. I couldn't go any higher here, especially with no spurs. But anyway, even on spurs, like, even though I've done it before, like, the branch in front of me, like, I wouldn't want to spike up something like that. So I'd rather just use my pole saw. And this is the thing with reinventing the wheel. And, you're starting out, okay? Like, you should not be entitled. You're going to have to work. Accept this fact. Enjoy it, okay? And you're the one that chose whatever business you got into. And if you chose it just for money, you're fucking stupid. You should put your passion before profits. Because a lot of the time, like, you're going to make money, but a lot of the time you're not, and you're going to be working at your house, for no money on what, it's not a day off, but you're not on the job site, but, you're cleaning shit up, or you're emptying your trailer, or you're doing maintenance on your gear, or you're driving around, but you're doing all this shit and you're not getting paid for it. And you better fucking love what you do, because if you're just doing it for the money, then, like, this is going to be a waste of time to you. Okay, but if you legitimately fucking enjoy what you're doing, and I don't mean like lying to yourself as a fucking cope or rationalizing your shit situation. No, but, like, if you legitimately fucking enjoy what you do, then, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, because when you have to fiddle around and struggle sometimes, it's not the end of the world, because your passion is going to carry you. because at least you're doing something you like. So it's no fucking big deal. So I apologize for the angle. Yeah, the camera would have had to have been facing up, 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 up in order for me to capture everything I'm doing. But you guys get the gist of it. No need. No need for super fancy shit, man. Like, you can get it if you have the need for it, but if you don't have the need for it, start small. You know, like, a lot of this job, like, I show you the cool stuff, but a lot of it is repetition. Like, most of it is. Most of it is fucking dragging branches, moving logs, like, picking up heavy things and then putting them back down again. That's it. And a lot of people, this just deters them. And they'll watch me work, and they're gonna say, oh, you know, there has to be a better way. It's like, maybe, but that's irrelevant right now. No, like, this is my way. I never walk with my hands empty. And, you know, move it one log at a time, and then as I'm moving one log at a time, if I think of a way to move two at a time, then I can try that out. But I'm not just gonna fucking stand there with my hands on my hips like this guy that you see, the fucking bottom. Like, oh yeah, do that one, do that one. I'm gonna start charging new rates. If the customer wants to be outside, it's gonna cost you 25% more. And if they want to open their mouth, that's another fucking 25%. Like, I'm gonna start telling people when I show up, stay inside, let me do my job. Don't tell me what to do, don't tell me how to do it. It's very dangerous and I get annoyed very quickly. And I'm just gonna leave. So stay inside, I'll come get you when I'm done. Actually, the other guy that used to have the same company name as me that I didn't know about, he used to tell people this. It's fucking funny, man. Crazy. It's fucking cosmic. So yeah, here I go with my pole saw. Look at those branches. Oh, I can't climb up on those. They're too skinny. So this is perfect. It's a perfect tool. And people get mad when they see you doing this, because like, they say that it takes time, and they say that they're trying to suggest a better way because they want to help you. Because you're such a weakling. Oh, look, poor Greg's struggling, with his pole saw. Struggling to put food on the table for mother and baby. Like, oh, he doesn't even have a jetpack or a gas-powered one. I don't even know if they make gas-powered ones, but he should have one. It's like, yeah, they make gas-powered ones, but they're fucking super heavy. And I wouldn't want to take one up in the tree. This one, I'm used to taking it up in the tree. It's fucking perfect, man. It's easy. Right now, I'm moving it above and below my rope. And because, you have a rope in the way. But anyway, you get used to it, man. And it's not tedious. And these people, when they criticize, they say they're trying to help and everything like that. All they're really saying is that they could never do what you're doing. Because they suck too much and they're too fucking lazy. And, a lot of people too, they're gonna, they look for ideas about like best type of business to start. If that's the case, man, it's a wrap, bro. Like, go back to teaching 3rd grade. This is not for you. Like, you should already know what you want to do. You should already have like at least several ideas of several avenues. And even if you can't do what you want to do in the capacity that you would ideally do it, if you like it enough, and if you're perseverant enough, you can find a way to get paid to at least be close to the industry that you want to be in, even if you're not in it directly. But you could be close to it. Like, if I couldn't get my foot in the door doing tree work, then it would have been selling firewood, or doing branch cleanup, or maybe hedges. And these are all things that I tried to do, actually, first. I wanted to do tree work, but I thought no one was going to hire me, because I had no experience. So I was going to start small, doing, those little things first. So I marketed myself for those things, and then I got a tree work job. Well, I got a couple of estimates for tree work, so, I kind of learned how that went, and, before I was even ready, I was doing my first job. And it went great, by the way. It went fucking amazing. And it's just been a steady climb ever since. So, and I'm not against pursuing those other avenues. So I do hedges and I do branch pickup and I try to sell firewood. I haven't been very successful yet, but that might change this year. I'm going to go about it a little bit differently. So, here we go. Here's hoping. But look, see, this is fine. I have no problem doing this. Other people, they get triggered when they see you working because they realize they could never do what you do, and they're gonna offer you idiotic suggestions on a different type of business. Oh, have you thought about getting into this, or have you thought about getting into that? And it's like, dude, I have a business. Don't suggest shit to me. Do your own fucking thing. Leave me alone. My system works, and if it's tiresome for you to watch it, then don't watch me work. Make your own fucking videos, man. Make your own videos, or document yourself at work. And then I'll tell you how to fucking work, and we'll see how you fucking like that. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Let me do my thing. Let me use the fucking wheel. The wheel works very, very, very well. There's no reason to reinvent it. And all the gear that I have, you should have seen my first fucking setup, man. I started with fucking nothing. And necessity is the mother of invention. So all the stuff I had, okay, granted, occasionally I would see an ad for a product, on YouTube, and it was really shiny. For lack of a better word. And I would buy it. And I didn't really need it. But this has happened fucking once. And I think I spent maybe $60 on a rigging plate that, I use it, but I nowhere near use it to its full capacity. It makes me stupid. It makes me feel stupid, actually, because I see what guys are doing with it, and they're such fucking geniuses, man. That's the beauty of this fucking industry. In a lot of countries it's regulated, but for the most part it's purely fucking free market. You're up there by yourself. You decide how to do everything. You come up with your own fucking system, or systems plural, and the systems that some of these guys come up with, especially the self-taught guys, it's because they don't know any better. It's fucking unbelievable, man. It's unreal. It's fucking incredible. I love it. I fucking love it. And it's just, you're just out there, and it's oh, you need this, you need that. No, you don't need any. You don't need any of what people tell you you need. The only tools you need for the job are the tools that you think you need, that you might need. And that's not a trying to be zen or anything like that. But that's it. You don't need anything fancy. You don't need what people tell you you need to make it easier to watch you work. And you know what? Work. Learn to do everything the fucking ghetto way. One log at a time, one branch at a time. You need very, very, very minimal stuff at first. And as you work, as you lift one log at a time, as you move one branch at a time, you start to be able to take more and more and more and more. And you load it into your truck a certain way, or into your trailer a certain way. And as you've done this, hundreds or thousands of times, you can't help but find better, more efficient ways to do it. And a lot of these ways are going to work, and some of them might, seem like good ideas in your head, but they won't work so well when you try it out. But there are no reasons to cut corners, guys, and the only way to legitimately cut corners is to do the fucking work the slow way at first. And only in doing this, will you earn the right to come up with a actual shortcut. So anyway, I hope this fucking helps. One more time, don't fucking reinvent the wheel. Learn how to use it first. Leave a thought in the comments downstairs. See you next time, Shadilay.